I have no idea what, but something came and ate all the leaves off my pepper plant and all my peppers. This is all that's been left over. I have no idea what did that. I have been able to identify so far in my garden 4 pests in my garden, and I've been having to research them and figure out are they beneficial or not. So we're just gonna go through the 4 that I have found so far in my garden, and I'm gonna let you know if they are beneficial or not. Now, this first pest probably needs really no introduction or anything like that, but it is that Japanese beetle. Oh no, I'm starting to get these guys on my zinnias. Look at, oh, I'm gonna catch them and give them to the chickens. Those are pests, those are invasive, they're bad. They have been hanging around my raspberries, my green beans, even on my zinnias. That's mostly where I have been finding them. The next insect that I just recently found in my green beans, they are known as bean leaf roller caterpillars. And also here in my green bean bed, I was so excited because I'm like, yes, I'm getting a bunch of good green beans. Well, something has started eating all of these leaves, and I picked them off this morning. I don't know what kind of caterpillars they are. Ooh, do I have one here? Is there one here I can show you? Because they curl themselves up. Up, there's one. Yeah. What kind is that? But yeah, I picked off 5 this morning, but they were much bigger. This one's a little baby. We're gonna get rid of him too. They're not really considered harmful. They're kind of in between. They're not harmful, but they turn into a pollinator, so they can also be beneficial. So what I've been doing is when I've been finding them in mostly my green beans, I have been just putting them where I found some kudzu, because I read that they like kudzu, so I figured they can go infest the kudzu and get rid of that invasive plant, and then whenever they turn into a butterfly, they can come back to my garden and pollinate and do all of the beneficial things that they're supposed to do. There has been an orange looking ladybug that I found mostly in my squash and my cucumbers. Those are called the squash Lady Beetles. This is a squash lady beetle going to town on my squash plant. They are not a beneficial insect. They do not eat, they're not like ladybugs where they eat other plants. Other insects. They strictly just eat plants. They are not invasive like the Asian lady beetles that also bite and stink. So these bugs, they just like to eat your plants, but they are not beneficial. So I have been getting rid of those. Finally, the other pest that I have found is the tomato hornworm. I saw on a TikTok video that, if you start seeing the top of your plant, it's all relatively healthy, but then all of a sudden it looks like leaves aren't growing on it. Could be a tomato hornworm, I think. Well, looky here. Oh, look. There he is, right there. He scared me. Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't have to deal with him. I guess, you're going to the chickens, bud. Look at this monster eating one of my tomatoes. Oh my goodness. And I just found this baby on my tomato plant. Oh, I guess I need to go through all my plants again. Oh my goodness. In case y'all didn't know, tomato hornworms will also eat your pepper plants. Oh boy, I wonder if that's what happened to this guy. Did you do that? Oh my gosh. I mean, there's my pinky. He's a pretty decent size. I have seen a lot of other gardeners, they pick it and they feed it to their chickens, and I'll be honest, I thought that's what you were supposed to do with them, and I gave a couple to my chickens. I felt bad. I don't know if I like that. I don't think I like that. And I done a little bit more research on them, and my understanding is that tomato hornworms actually can turn into a beneficial pollinator. And so I am no longer going to give them to my chickens. I'm going to start putting them somewhere else around my property, away from my tomatoes, so that way they can also turn into a pollinator. And also, I don't know why, it tugged at my heartstrings. I don't know if it was because it was like a really big, kind of goofy looking caterpillar. You know, and I just kept thinking of the one that was just eating that tomato that I found. I don't know, I kind of thought he was cute. But because I had seen others doing it, I thought that they were a pest. And I should have done more research on that. So my chickens will no longer be getting the hornworms. They're going to live, and they're going to come back and pollinate my garden and say thank you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to follow along so that way we can all learn and grow together, like and subscribe, and we will catch y'all on the next video. God bless.